I don't want any Brian in this movie. Because,
No,
the Skylines in this film. The Skyline's
I
back.
I saw that. They're like they're really flirting with it.
Yeah. But I think Mia's driving it. Because
Oh yeah.
they would have done Jordana Brewster a disservice if they didn't bring her back. No, she's with Brian. So I'm happy she's back. And I'm telling you, everyone's like, is Brian coming back? Is it one of his brothers in
No.
CGI? It's going to be Mia driving the thing and making tuna sandwiches.
Right? And that's the way they got to do it. They got to respect that and you know what? It's just like professional wrestling, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
You don't go in there saying like this had better make 100% sense. You go in there saying I'm going to suspend my disbelief and be entertained.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's what these movies are.
I mean, wrestling, you have to, like, these movies, this one, wrestling, when they throw somebody against the ropes, just grab onto the rope. It's just, but you don't want that
just stop
because,
running.
yeah, exactly. So you just got to buy into it. The pageantry, the pomp, the face kicks,
Right.
the magnets on cars.
Magnets on cars.
But you're right. When I saw NASCAR, I was like, whoa, I think it's probably, but see, here's the thing. This isn't part of the trailer, but Boswell and his crew, Earl and Twinkie, which is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is happening, man. I'm pretty sure that I saw Bow Wow in the ad, return as Twinkie. I think he's at that dinner table, or the barbecue table.
Well,
picnic
wasn't
table.
he in the original trailer next to Boswell when they reintroduced him?
No, he was with Earl. It was Earl,
Okay.
Jason Tobin, and Boswell. And because they're like, you have a rocket car? And then they put Tyrese in it, which is perfect. That's beautiful. If you're going to put somebody in an old car with a rocket on it, you're putting Roman in there. For sure.
A Pontiac Fiero.
Yeah, exactly. And let's have Roman drive it. The maybe least trained, but we're just going to make him do it. But
Right. Because he's nuts.
And also, so at this table, there's some mysteries, and there's more mysteries. So everyone's like, "Holy crap! We think we saw Twinkie in there from Tokyo Drift." But between seconds 2 and 4, you see someone on the back right when Letty's walking towards the table, and then there's a woman sitting in between Earl and Han. So I don't know who that is.
No.
And so I know Cardi B has a role, but I don't think she's going to be at the picnic table. So I mean, it's not going to be Gal Gadot. That would be insane. So I guess my next best guest, my next best guest.
Hey,
watch out now. Is, I don't even know who that guy was. It's going to be she's going to be from Tokyo Drift, the other part of their crew. And I'm looking for her name right now. I also thought her name was Nathalie from the first film. Or no, from Tokyo Drift. Let's see. Tokyo. Why do I not have this pulled up? I should know every single character's name in these films.
Yeah, you should. And it's okay that you don't, though, because they've really thrown some stuff at you.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters there. But it's, Nathalie Kelly. I was right. Nathalie Kelly. There's Nathalie Emmanuel, and then there's Nathalie Kelly. So, but I don't think I guess she did have black hair in that movie. So that could be her still with the crew in Fast 9. But
there's also the missing guy, right? Like the guy who just never came back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. But I didn't see him at that dinner table though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, right? That they just ignored that guy being gone. Vince? No, not Vince. Vince is dead.
Yeah, no, Vince is dead.
But I also think maybe, do you think Rico and Tigo are back? Do you think it could have been one of those guys?
I'd like that. That would make me happy.
I mean, could they be at that picnic bench?
Anybody can be at that picnic bench.
Yeah. But it's a mystery, isn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%. So they brought Han back.
Yeah.
So they can bring anybody back.
They better. It's really tough, man, because I don't know who it is, because it can't be Ramsey, it can't be Letty. Mia is sitting there. So it's all like the core female crew of it.
Right.
So I don't know, man. It blows my mind. I've really, really, really enjoyed watching WandaVision. And I've enjoyed the mysteries that people are talking about, but none of them live up to who the heck is at this table in Fast 9.
No. Well, because with WandaVision, you know that there's certain rules that apply.
Mm-hmm. Marvel, yada, yada.
And it's going to, that they're going to surprise me, but it's going to make sense.
Yeah.
Logic needs to prevail. In the Furious movies, it could be anything.
It's not Leon. Leon's not coming back, which is a bummer.
No. But, okay, Mark.
The shot really messed me up, man.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Since we're speaking about wrestling, I wanna ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
In this franchise, The Rock has been in it.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have John Cena.
Yep.
Right? So.
And Roman Reigns.
Right, and Roman Reigns. So The Rock came in part
5.
The Rock was in 5, and now we're at 9.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a spin-off. So there's 10 movies. He got a spin-off. His movie was the 9th. The 9th movie was his. But he was in there for 3 before Roman Reigns showed up.
Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns was in 1, and then John Cena shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see wrestlers being involved at an exponential pace. So my question for you is, how many more movies in the Fast franchise, if they were going on continuously, which, people say like number 10 is going to be 2 parts and that's going to be it. I don't necessarily believe that, because there's always money to be made. There's always money in a banana stand, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Exponentially, at which movie does another wrestler show up, and which wrestler is it?
I think Sasha Banks is going to show up because she's in Mandalorian. So she's got some acting heat on her.
She's got some acting heat on her. I like that. I like that a lot.
And then Chris Jericho is going to be a rockin'. Chris Jericho is going to play. Whose brother could he be? He's going to play Vince's derelict brother.
I like that.
And he's going to be a kind of a trouble for them. He's going to say, "Hey, man, you got my brother killed in down there in South America. I want some money." And they're going to be like, "No." And then he's going to let the next villain know, who the truck driver from 4, who's now the main villain, that it's happening. So it's Sasha Banks. And if they go to space, I mean, why not put her up there again? She's great up in space.
She's great in space.
And also maybe good jumpers too. Are there any good jumpers? Rey Mysterio Jr. He gets a lot of air.
He would be a great, imagine he just wore the mask.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it would work.
It would work.
Yeah, so I mean, he gets a lot of air. So I'm thinking Sasha Banks, and then I'm thinking Chris Jericho. All
right, I love those answers. So mine, I say Fast 10 Your Seatbelts Part 2. It turns out, because it's all about family, this whole franchise is about La Familia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vin Diesel's dad isn't dead. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What? Wait, he's the dad of Dominic?
Yeah.
Man.
Can you imagine that?
Just slamming Coronas. But I think there are Corona cans, but you typically see Corona in a bottle. So Stone Cold Steve Austin's worst enemy would be a bottle, because he would just smash it.
Right. But were they still drinking Corona in the last movie, or did they switch brands?
Oh, so they only drink Corona in California. So I wrote that Corona piece, and I also figured out the most Fast and Furious. I did a lot of studying, and the only time they have Corona is when they're in California. So they don't lose it, but if they're in New York, they do something different. If they are in England, they do something different. Marketing.
What if they found themselves in Austin, Texas?
Lone Star.
Right, but then all of a sudden, Stone Cold's there. Boom! Here is your brew.
Yeah.
And your dad.
But wait, he can only be a few years older than Vin Diesel, right?
I don't know. I'm going to look it up right now.
Vin Diesel's got to be 50. Stone Cold Steve Austin's got to be 58, unless I'm very wrong. Because I remember him in the WWE. I felt like he was about 47. Which he clearly wasn't, but I mean, it's
right.
So Stone Cold,
he plays older. So right now, Vin Diesel's 53 years old. Okay.
And how old is
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 57, 58.
Okay, hold on. He's 56.
Oh, I said 57 is my first. Wow, that was good.
Yeah, you are. So they're 3 years apart.
But see, I don't think Dom is playing 53. How old is Dom?
I think Dom is 35 years old in this movie.
So he was 15 in the first one? Wait, no, 20 years haven't passed. Wait, yeah, 20 years have?
Have they?
Because, wait, okay. Wait. Okay.
Because Tokyo Drift happens.
Yeah.
Like, in that year, and then everything else happens before that.
So Fast happens first.
Right.
Which is 2001. And then Too Fast, Too Furious, he goes on the run. A year later, he's down there in Miami. So 2002.
Right.
Then we go to Tokyo Drift, but that Tokyo Drift doesn't happen until after 7.
Right, but Tokyo Drift came out in what, 03?
6.
06. So I'm saying Tokyo Drift didn't happen in the future. It happened in 06.
But how do they still have the top of the line technology that's modern now? Like, they're in the 2020s.
Yeah, but I think they just have better technology than we have. We're just going to catch up later.
Because this is a different world.
Yeah.
So you're saying Vin Diesel was 15 in that first movie?
No. I'm saying he was...
Okay, how about this?
I'm saying he's 25 in that movie,
mm-hmm.
and 10 years has passed since the first movie.
So he's...
In fast time.
So he's in his 30s now.
Yeah.
Because, okay, let's say he was 25 and... Yeah.
Being bald, see, when you're bald, you age differently.
Yeah, you do.
So I think he can play a convincing 65-year-old.
So, is he 53 in this movie?
Vin Diesel? No, there's no way he's playing 53. There's no way.
Okay.
Okay, Mark, I'm gonna do something crazy that we've never done on a podcast before.
What?
I'm gonna Google how old is Dominic Toretto.
Oh, yeah. There we go. You gonna crank it all the way up?
Actually, you know what's funny? What came up first is how old is Dominic Mysterio?
Oh, wow.
It's all coming back.
He's got to be in his 40s, too.
Okay, hold on a second.
So, while you're looking that up, I just want to say there's another part in this film that gets me, and it's the opening narration where Dom says the world has a way of changing, but there's one thing that stays the same. He's like, I miss the old life every day. But all he's ever wanted to do was just go back to his old life. And so now he's in his old life and he misses the action, but all he ever wanted to do was get away from the action. He never looks for it. Because, all right, so in the first one, he's pulled into it. Fourth one, he's pulled into it. Fifth one, he's on the run. He's pulled into a gag. Sixth one, they're brought into a gag to expunge their records. In the seventh one, they're being hunted. And they need to work on it because of that. In Fate of the Furious, he's pulled into being a villain because of his kid.
Right.
So he's... I mean, wait, does he miss the way life was in 01? Or does he miss just... So now he's at home, finally happy, and he's just like, I miss blowing up Eastern European towns. Is that what he's saying?
I think so.
Okay.
So I've got it here, Mark. Check this out. So Vin Diesel was born July 18th, 1967.
Yeah.
Dominic Toretto was born August 29th, 1976.
Oh, so we were pretty close.
So he's 40 years old on the 8th film.
Hey, okay, good. So that's something we never considered ever. Wait, so how old is Hobbs? And how old is Shaw? Because they're both in their late 40s, 50s.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. Do you think Hobbs is older than Toretto?
I mean, yeah, I do. Because when we first meet Hobbs is just, he looks like you've seen about 18 lifetimes.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. He was born... Wait. So he was born in 70 when?
76.
So he was 20... You nailed it. He was 25 in the first one.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, he looked pretty... Wow.
So if Dom's playing 40, so he plays down 13 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Austin can play up 13 years, which gets him to 69.
Yeah, I guess he could be the dad.
He could be the dad. It works out.
Well, even if he is 56, he could be